Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Please click the subscribe button and click the bell icon and never miss another update from Almighty Java. In this video, we will see about Amazon Web Services EC2 Elastic Cloud Cache. What is Amazon EC2 Elastic Cloud Cache? It is a web service that provides resizable compute capacity in the cloud. It is designed to make web-scale cloud computing easier for developers. It is a simple web service interface allows you to obtain and configure capacity with minimal friction. It provides you with complete control of your computing resources and lets you run on Amazon's proven computing environment. It reduces the time required to obtain and boot new server instances to minutes, allowing you to quickly scale capacity, both up and down, as your computing requirements change. It changes the economics of computing by allowing you to pay only for capacity that you actually use. It provides developers with the tools to build failure-resilient applications and isolate themselves from common failure scenarios. What is Amazon EC2 Elastic IP Addresses? An elastic IP address is a static IP4 address designed for dynamic cloud computing. An elastic IP address is associated with your AWS account. With an elastic IP address, you can mask the failure of an instance or software by rapidly remapping the address to another instance in your account. An elastic IP address is a public IP4 address which is reachable from the internet. If your instance does not have a public IP4 address, you can associate an elastic IP address with your instance to enable communication with the internet. When you associate an elastic IP address with an instance, the instance's public IP4 address, if it had one, is released back into Amazon's pool of public IP4 addresses. You cannot reuse a public IP4 address. An elastic IP address is for use in a specific region only. Let's implement logic to find out the list of elastic IP addresses. As I told earlier, let's create a new package for implement service. Let's create a new class called EC2 Services extends AWS service. Create new service to test those services. Starts with find elastic IPs. We will find all elastic IPs based on the region. We'll iterate region and set it in service client. So under Amazon EC2 and there is a method called describe addresses, so that will help to find list elastic IPs. See, it's very simple. To test this, we'll use test AWS service. See, it's working. List of IP addresses is printing, so same way it will print for all the regions if elastic IP address exists. You can see sample output format from AWS CLI documents. Every kind of output format is available. See, here is the output format. You can cross-check the output format from AWS CLI output. Let's review whatever we added. What is Amazon EC2, EBS volume? EBS volume is a durable, block-level storage device that you can attach to a single EC2 instance. You can use EBS volumes as primary storage for data that requires frequent update, such as the system drive for an instance or storage for a database application, or for throughput-intensive applications that perform continuous disk scans. EBS volumes persist independently from the running life of an EC2 instance. After a volume is attached to an instance, you can use it like any other physical hard drive. EBS provides the following volume types: General Purpose SSD, GP2, Provisioned OPS SSD, IO1, Throughput Optimized HDD, SD1, Cold HDD, SC1, and Magnetic, Standard. Benefits of using EBS volumes: data availability, persistence, encryption, snapshots. Let's implement logic to find a list of EBS volumes. The way we code for elastic IPs, same way we will do for EBS volumes. So just watch. I hope you can understand easily. See, it's very easy. See, it's working. You can see sample output format from AWS CLI documents. See, here is the output format. Let's review whatever we added. What is Amazon EC2 instances? An EC2 instance is a virtual server in Amazon's Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2, for running applications on the Amazon Web Services, AWS, infrastructure. An EC2 provides different instance types to enable you to choose the CPU, memory, storage, and networking capacity that you need to run your applications. Each type is also available in 2 different sizes to address workload requirements. Instances are created from Amazon Machine Images, AMI. The machine images are like templates that are configured with an operating system and other software, which determine the user's operating environment. Users can select an AMI provided by AWS. Users can also create their own AMIs and share them. Let's implement logic to find a list of instances. See, it's working. You can see sample output format from AWS CLI documents. Let's review whatever we added. What is Amazon EC2? Reserved instances. Reserved instances provide you with a significant discount, up to 75%, compared to on-demand instance pricing. You have the flexibility to change families, OS types, and tenancies while benefiting from reserved instance pricing when you use convertible reserved instances. Reserved instances can provide a capacity reservation, offering additional confidence in your ability to launch the number of instances you have reserved when you need them. Let's implement logic to find a list of reserved instances. See, it's working. You can see sample output format from AWS CLI documents. See, here is the output format. Let's review whatever we added. What is Amazon EC2, AMI? An Amazon Machine Image, AMI, provides the information required to launch an instance, which is a virtual server in the cloud. You specify an AMI when you launch an instance, and you can launch as many instances from the AMI as you need. You can also launch instances from as many different AMIs as you need. An AMI includes the following: a template for the root volume for the instance, for example, an operating system, an application server, and applications. Launch permissions that control which AWS accounts can use the AMI to launch instances. A block device mapping that specifies the volumes to attach to the instance when it's launched. Let's implement logic to find a list of AMIs. See, it's working. You can see sample output format from AWS CLI documents. See, here is the output format. Let's review whatever we added. What is Amazon EC2, snapshots? You can back up the data on your BS volumes to Amazon S3 by taking point-in-time snapshots. Snapshots are incremental backup, which means that only the blocks on the device that have changed after your most recent snapshot are saved. This minimizes the time required to create the snapshot and saves on storage costs. When you delete a snapshot, only the data unique to that snapshot is removed. Active snapshots contain all of the information needed to restore your data from the time the snapshot was taken, to a new EBS volume. Snapshots are constrained to the region in which they are created. After you have created a snapshot of an EBS volume, you can use it to create new volumes in the same. Let's implement logic to find a list of snapshots. see it's working. You can see sample output format from AWS CLI documents. See, here is the output format. Let's review whatever we added. Please like and share this video. Subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.